While the White House claims there's no such thing as secret migrant flights, lawmakers aren't buying it. In fact, a new bill in Congress would stop federal funding for transporting illegal immigrants into the United States. And in one Tennessee proposal, relocating illegal immigrants to the hometowns of President Biden, Vice President Harris, Nancy Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer. Here now are two lawmakers behind these bills, Iowa Congresswoman Ashley Hinson and Tennessee State Representative Bruce Griffey. Good morning to you both. Let's start with what is happening, because the White House says no secret migrant flights are happening. Bruce, tell me, what is actually happening in Tennessee?
Well, thanks, Will, for having me. There's certainly unaccompanied minors being shipped to Tennessee. We've seen video from other states of migrant flights throughout the United States. I don't know that we have those in Tennessee, but it's certainly a major concern for Tennessee, and that's why I proposed this bill that tracks what Governor Ron DeSantis did to try to, let's put the burden on those districts where these people that make the policy have created the problems for the United States.
And Congresswoman Hinson, again, to the White House, it's not happening. What's happening in your state?
Right. Well, we know these are happening in the dead of night, and the Biden administration is essentially bringing the border crisis to Americans' backyards. And so that's exactly why I've introduced the Stop the Betrayal Act. It's because we know this is happening. It's taking leaked video and leaked audio to get accountability from the Biden administration. So the Biden administration, in my mind, is directly responsible for the border crisis. And my constituents are saying, whether in Cresco, a small community in my district, or Cedar Rapids, a bigger city, this could happen in my backyard. And so we need to stop taxpayer funding from putting up the dollars to be able to move these migrants, these illegal immigrants around our country. And they need to stop doing it in secret and spend less time lying to the American people and more time fixing the problems at the border.
Amen to that.
So, Congresswoman, I hear two things there. First of all, you can make the American public more aware, obviously, that this is happening. But the second thing is depriving funding that you bring up. So the bill that you propose would do what to help alleviate this problem?
Well, your hard-earned taxpayer dollars, your paycheck, should not be going to fund these dead-of-night flights or bus drop-offs of illegal immigrants in our country. So my bill, the Stop the Betrayal Act, does exactly that. It says you cannot use any taxpayer funding to bring illegal immigrants into the interior, into our country. We already know about the dangerous drugs, the fentanyl. I just talked with a sheriff in my district last week. They were talking about the dangerous meth coming across the border. This is a safety and security issue for Iowa families and American families. And we had a secure border under the previous administration. We were building the wall. We were enforcing Title 42. We were enforcing Remain in Mexico. And all of those policies stopped as soon as the Biden administration took over.
Now, Representative Griffey, it didn't escape my attention when you said it, so let me follow up now. The bill you're proposing, not just stop the flights, but send the flights to Vice President Harris, to President Biden's districts. Tell me about that.
Well, look, they're the ones that are creating this policy. They're actually ignoring court orders that they reintroduced the Remain in Mexico policy, what the Biden administration is ignoring. You know, look, Will, here's a problem. There's a threatened invasion over in Ukraine, and the United States government is gearing up and getting ready to send our troops over there to protect that country. We have an invasion going on right now at the southern border. 2.5 million, I believe, encounters just this last year at our southern border. And that doesn't count the people that have gotten away. And Biden administration is intentionally colluding to violate the U.S. laws to bring illegals into the United States. It cost Tennessee alone $730 million in 2017, according to the Federation of Americans for Immigration Reform. Is what it cost Tennessee taxpayers. We need to fix this problem. This is just unsustainable.
Congresswoman Hinson and Representative Griffey of Tennessee, thank you both for telling us about your proposal and highlighting the problem this morning on Fox and Friends. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, Will.